Bandai Namco just posted the Season Pass roadmap, which reveals to us that Hagoromo Otsutsuki is going to be the first playable character added into Naruto Storm Connections. While it is exciting to get a new character, and it is good to know that the devs have at least some sort of plan up until the fall of 2024, I have to ask, what the heck happened to Naruto Storm Connections? It seems like a few months ago, whenever we got to play the game at Gamescom and Comic-Con, from where the player base including myself started uploading videos captured by our phones, everyone lost their mind. I remember a time when I was watching scam videos of Shika's class of previous Storm games, but right now, seeing Storm Connections getting the Shinobi Striker treatment, even that cannot make me excited. The reason of that is simple. I lost all faith in the Storm series, but you guys like my rant videos, so I have decided to cover the news while also providing feedback on what needs fixing in Naruto Storm Connections. There's not much news. The post says that we are going to get online custom matchmaking in the next patch, and we are going to get an event called Ninja Battle for free, but I wouldn't get my hopes up. This makes me remember that monthly event from Storm 4 which gave you more in-game currency if you played with a certain team. If this is that event once again, then there's no need for celebration. What we do need, however, is the tournament mode, the Endless, the League, every single game mode from Storm 4, and I want Bandai to try out new stuff. Maybe make an online co-op hack and slash mode with leaderboards, or do the tournament mode from Storm Revolution, something. Even if the new game mode sucks, we'll just have ranked and casuals. The game can't really suffer by more content, even if it's boring. Other than that, I want Bandai to pay attention to the glitches that make the game unenjoyable. Currently in Naruto Storm Connections there are a bunch of game-breaking issues that make it borderline impossible for new players to enjoy the game, be that the armor jutsus, the rage squirrels, but none of these actually matter when your game randomly decides to change. You've heard me right? When you jump into an online match, your chosen ultimate and buttons can randomly change. There are a couple of characters that have more than one ultimate, and some of them are better than the default ultimate, therefore players, such as myself, choose those jutsus. Rinne Sharingan Sasuke, for example, has a default ultimate which takes ages to summon an inferno below his opponent, while his second jutsu is a quick arrow. I hope me wanting to have a quick arrow doesn't need any explanation, but when I join a game and I don't even know I have the worst jutsu, that instantly puts me at a disadvantage. For now we have no idea why this changes, and before anyone thinks this is a Sasuke only problem, rest assured, he's not the only character that got multiple ultimate jutsus. As I have said, the randomness doesn't stop there because your buttons can also change randomly. Whenever you join a lobby and your opponent leaves, there's a chance your game will get confused and copy the visuals and the button layout. If both of these gets copied, you were lucky because the game will just disconnect, but if your game only copies the buttons, you're screwed. These are huge problems for a game to have, you're literally getting handicapped, therefore I hope we get this fixed in the very first patch. The Storm games are notorious of their barrier of entry for casuals. It takes far too much practice to even start playing the game, and it seems like Storm Connections will be that game which will finally allow casuals to get more invested. Yeah, well, that was up until yesterday because the community has once again found a game-breaking glitch. Back in Storm 4 you were able to buffer awakening actions on the ground, and not only is this still in the game, but you can do it now in the air as well. You can combo this with literally anything, you can use it after a dash, after a jutsu, just about anything can be done to keep your main character safe. I can guarantee that the competitive players of Storm Connections will treat this as tech, but you're never gonna convince me that this was an intended mechanic added by CC2 when they can't even figure out what to do with armor jutsus. This is the reason why I wanted the new Naruto game to be on a brand new engine, even if CC2 had to rebuild everything from zero. I sincerely doubt that the developers even know that these interactions still exist, so I will do a disservice for the community and leave the guide for Mugen no Ato's video in the description. He explains the glitch thoroughly. If you guys wanna make it impossible for casuals to get into the game even more, then suit yourself, do your thing. And before anyone misunderstands my message, I don't hate Mugen no Ato for discovering something new. This is part of the game. He'd be a fool not to make a YouTube video explaining how it works, seeing as his channel is about the Storm series. All I'm saying is that this is 100% not intentional and the developers should fix. All of this could have been avoided if the players had an open line of communication where they could have explained all the glitches that plagued prior store games, and if the developers worked together with us, we could have even playtested it in some way, but this game will never get the Tekken treatment. We are stuck with an unfinished product. Naruto Storm connections might be beyond saving, but the communication is not. We need to know what to expect, we need to know our time is not wasted. A pointless survey was dropped recently asking for feedback regarding the game, but man, are you honestly expecting me to believe that there's virtually no way to find out what the problems are? You don't even need to turn on YouTube. Just play your own game for a day. And don't call the Xbox lobby fixes an emergency update when it comes out a month later. What about the non-emergency updates? Oh hey guys, we have heard the cries of the community. We've been listening to the feedback you have provided. We are working diligently on the cure. It's gonna come out soonish, 10 to 15 years in the future. Please be patient. Start rebuilding your trust in the community. Aside from that though, that's pretty much all they can do, and they ain't doing it. It's kinda sad. People rightfully can't enjoy the Storm series as we used to. Back in the days, you know, like I'm included like in that list. Like I used to play this game all day. But now I'm not playing Naruto Storm Connections for the fun. I play it to keep you guys updated and stay in shape. Now that I'm recording background footage for this video, I'm feeling an immense pain experiencing all the bullshit that's in the game. So yeah, maybe I will enjoy Naruto Storm Connections when it gets fixed 5 years down the line, but until then, this ain't my game anymore. That's gonna be it for today. If you agree with what I've said, then please hit the like button to please the YouTube gods and tell me in the comments what your opinion is. Don't forget to subscribe either, that helps me out a lot, trust me. And if you sat through this whole video and you've been just like, dude, can Naruto Storm Connections be saved? Then you've gotta watch the video on the left. I hope you all have had a fantastic day, stay safe, until next time boys. Peace!